all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, message bearer, and light worker. Today's tarot reading is going to be a yes or no pick a card. Now, as for the setup, we have love energy coming out this time with self-love specifically from the pink candles. We've got rose quartz in the little jar for love, strawberry quartz for universal love, and this red agate for self-love. So we have love all around coming out in the video. So please absorb as much of the energy as you can. Now, as for the reading, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. If you already have an intuitive selection method chosen, go ahead and pause the video, make your choice, and I'll see you in your reading. For anyone who would like a little bit of assistance honing in with their intuition, I'll lead a short breathing exercise. Let's begin by closing our eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, letting your cares and worries float out of your body on your breath. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, asking your question. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, one of the crystals or a number between 1 and 5 may just pop into your mind. If that happens, select that reading. If not, don't worry. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and select the reading that calls out to you the most. Trust your first instincts. That's your intuition. All right, for reminders, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. Go ahead and use the timestamps in the comments and description to jump ahead to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the Moonstone. Your first message of the reading is to live your purpose. So, yeah, live your purpose. Do what makes you happy. Do what fulfills your dreams and expectations. Now, let's take a look at your yes or your no. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the cards, yes or no, for the questions of group number 1. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut, and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. And that will be our yes or no answer. Okay. All right, you start off with the Lovers. Okay, so the Lovers come out. There are some challenges and tests for the Lovers relationship with the with the King of Swords. But you guys can work through them if you just, really focus your energy on it and, think the issues through. Now, there is healing in the, there's healing in the wheel because it looks like a medicine wheel, but it's also luck and fate being on your side. Next, you've got this King of Wands. So while the court cards can represent anyone, I definitely felt like they represent the same person, someone both very intelligent and very passionate regardless of gender. So some of you may be asking questions about love, romance, that sort of thing. With the Lovers coming out, with the King of Wands coming out, very passionate energy. Can also be a creative project though. So just take it however it resonates for you. Excuse me. And then finally, you guys get the Knight of Pentacles, which I have to say, I keep drawing the Knight of Pentacles. I have drawn it so many times today. And here it is again in the Transparent Tarot for you. This Knight of Pentacles is a very fantastic opportunity. Like, it's a proposal, it's an opportunity. You're being offered something of a financial material nature. So some of you may be being offered promotions, some of you may be being offered new jobs, that sort of thing. It is a wonderful energy and is definitely manifesting itself for this reading. Now, let's see what... So this is a yes. It's a yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's see the situations surrounding your yes. So let's take a look. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations and energies surrounding their questions. All right, so some of you feeling very stuck with the Eight of Swords. Four of Coins comes out, talks about financial stability. It also talks about clinging to money a little bit too tightly, so make sure you have a healthy money relationship. Two of Wands, romantic, creative partnerships working out. It's a wonderful connection, whether it's passionate or professional. Now, final energy, the Sun. Wow, that is beautiful. This is an absolute yes. You are moving out of whatever stuck energy you're in into wonderful financial stability, wonderful relationships, wonderful partnerships, and this beautiful Sun energy, which is growth. This looks amazing. It looks like it is going to be a fantastic transition for you. Now, let's see what the angels have to add to your reading, and then we'll get Oracle for all the tarot. Cherish innocence. Okay. All right, cherish innocence. So that little voice inside you, that innocence inside you that, you know, believes that wonderful things can happen and whatnot. You need to cherish that voice. You need to foster that voice. It's going to help you manifest this growth that you have in the sun. Now, let's see what Moonology has to say for the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is that stuck energy that is going on. You get, don't let your past hold you back. All right, and you were told to live your purpose with the moonstone and the signifier. So don't let your past hold you back. Step out of whatever the stuck energy is, and the universe, if you don't know how, the universe is going to provide you a method. Step out of this, step out of whatever restrictions come from your past experiences, because you're stepping into beautiful growth. Now, let's see with Queen of the Moon about this Four of Coins. The Four of Coins definitely talks about financial stability. Stable finances, sufficient finances, and you get blossoming. So your financial situation is absolutely blossoming, especially with this Knight of Pentacles coming out. The Knight of Pentacles says that there are financial opportunities that are there just for you to take. The energy's a little bit slower moving, but the opportunities are there. Now, let's see what the Two of Wands draws out of Queen of the Moon. Self-love. Okay. So this is about partnerships, and this is talking about self-love. You are giving so much of yourself to your partnerships, whether they're romantic, whether they're creative, whether they're work, whatever they are. You are giving so much of yourself, and that's fine. We all give ourselves to situations and relationships that we deem, worthy and valuable. But you need to practice self-love as well, okay? Self-love is a significant factor that needs to be dealt with. You need to treat yourself the same way you would treat your partner. So make sure you're taking care of yourself the way that you are taking care of your partnerships. Now, as for the Sun, let's get the spell casting oracle. Commitment. Okay. So some of you are in a lover's relationship that's leading to a commitment. It's growth to a commitment. So that is beautiful. Also, take the commitment card however you see it. It can also be a self-love commitment, and really taking the time to work in self-love, and really make sure that you're taking good care of yourself. Now, as for the Transparent Tarot out of the spell casting oracle, you get protection. Okay. That is beautiful. It's saying that you are protected in these new relationships, in these new job opportunities. Whatever you ask, Tarot, the answer is yes, and you have protection, healing, and growth coming out with it. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has to add. Aspen Spirit, courage. All right, yeah, you're being asked to have the courage to not let your past hold you back, to have the courage to live your purpose, to have the courage to step into who you truly are and really be authentically you. Make sure you show yourself self-love in this whatever scenario you're in. Self-love, the way you would treat your partner. Now, let's see what the Little Wisdom deck has to add for group number 1. Remembrance, ancestors. Okay, so your ancestors are clearly speaking to you. Take what, like I said, take whatever resonates. There is definite ancestors coming through. There is remembrance of ancestors. There is rebirth on the bottom of the deck. So just, yeah, take it however it resonates for you. Now, let's see what the Little Starseed deck has to add. All right, we start with inner worlds. Your inner world is your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Okay, so for those of you stuck here, you've got to step out of the stuck energy. Don't let your past hold you back. You are absolutely worthy of whatever it is you want. So let your inner world, let yourself believe you're worthy. Let yourself believe that you deserve the financial stability, if that's what you're talking about, or the, creative and romantic partnerships that work out beautifully, or the lover's relationship, whatever it is that you're asking about. Step beyond your past and out of that energy and let your external world be a reflection of your inner world, because it is. Now, let's see truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. And finally, love. Live your truth and share the love that's in your soul. All right, so that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. Until next time, love, light, courage, strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the labradorite. Your first message of the reading is to see the magic. So see the magic in life all around you. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, for the questions of group number 2. All right. You start with the 5 of Pentacles. That is some fear around finances and whatnot. Next is the Page of Pentacles. So there is going to be a financial opportunity. You're going to get some rest with the 4 of Swords, or at least you need to get some rest. You're stepping into your true, authentic self with the Queen of Wands. Stepping into abundance with the King of Pentacles. And finally, victory in the 6 of Wands. This is definitely a yes. It is definitely a yes. It talks about needing to get a little bit of rest, and it talks about having some financial fears, but it also talks about stepping into your authentic self and stepping into your abundance, receiving a financial opportunity, and really stepping into victory. So absolutely a yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at the situations that we're talking about. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations that we're talking about so we can get a little added guidance. All right, you start with the Nine of Wands. So some of you making a sacrifice you just don't need to make. Next is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can represent boredom, or it can represent, looking at something and wishing it was one way while still having so much to be grateful for. Now, you also get the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the protector. It can represent you or someone in the situation with you, but the person is very sharp-tongued, very definitive. They know what they want to say and they say it. So Queen of Swords, that kind of energy, but it's also very protective, very beautiful. So that kind of energy going on. Now, also the Seven of Cups, having all kinds of options, including the perfect option, and I use the word perfect, but you know what I mean. The option that is just, the best option that you can think of. All of those options are out there. Everything is a possibility, and the options are coming towards you. Now, you have to be patient with this Seven of Cups while the universe brings to you your best option. This opportunity you've got in the Page of Pentacles. So you have opportunities headed your way. Just be patient. Now, let's see what the angels have to add to your reading, and then we'll get Oracle for all the tarot. Archangel Uriel. All right, Archangel Uriel is the Archangel of Wisdom. So you can call out to him for assistance, for guidance, for wisdom to see how you step out of, some of the heavier energies you're dealing with, as you move towards your best option that will lead you to victory. Now, let's take a look at the Nine of Wands with Moonology. Believe in the impossible. All right, you do not need to make these sacrifices anymore. So believe in the impossible, and, believe that your desires are headed your way. What you wish things were. Be grateful for what you have. But what you are wishing for is heading your way. You're getting those options. Now, I would also like Moonology for the Four of Cups. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors for the Four of Cups, please. Meditate and contemplate. All right, yes, meditate with some gratitude. Contemplate on what it is that you want so that the universe can take those thought forms and turn them into realities. Now, let's see what the Queen of the Moon deck has to add to the Queen of Swords. So, for the Queen of Swords, nourishment. Okay, yeah, this is a very protective energy. I feel like it's someone being protective over you. So you have a protective energy, whether the energy is of someone that is passed on that's watching over you, or someone in your life that is very protective of you. That person is kind of nourishing you, and they're going to be with you while you move towards your victory. Now, let's see. Release. All right, what do you need to release to step into the beginning, the option that you want? What do you need to release to step into your true, authentic self? What do you need to release to step into your abundance? Whatever you're talking to tarot about, there's probably something you need to release involved. So just, pay attention, let go of what needs to be let go of. If there's a fear around money, let it go so that the money can manifest in your life. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle has to say for the Transparent Tarot. Truth. All right, so yeah, be true to yourself. Know your truth. Know who you are. Stand strong in who you are. Be authentically you. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has to add. Maple Spirit, generosity. All right, so there's definitely a generosity headed your way. You are stepping out of whatever really stressful energy there is in this Nine of Wands. Now, let's see what the Little Wisdom deck has to add for group number 2. Watchtower of the South, summer. So for those of you asking questions with timings, looks like summer is going to be your time. Watchtower of the South, so, take it as it resonates for you. Could be from the South, of whatever city or, country you're in. But summer is clearly the timing for something. Now, let's see what the Little Starseed deck has to add. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. The Little Starseed deck, please. Inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Next, you get advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Yeah, follow whatever brings you passion. Whatever you feel passionate about, follow that. And finally, you get stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Okay, that's all I have for group number 2 today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the Garnet. Your first message of the reading is to ignite your passion. So whatever brings you creative bliss, really ignite your passions. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot. Yes or no for the questions of group number 3. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut and deal straight off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards, and we'll get our yes or no straight from that. All right, let's see here. You start with the 6 of Cups. So that's looking back, seeing how much you've grown. Next, you get the Hanging Man. So that is, in this deck, it's a chrysalis. So it means a transformative period. There could be some delays, possibly the need for a different perspective somewhere. Next, you get the Three of Wands. That's good news. That is travel in some instances. On top of that is the Phoenix. The Phoenix is the Judgment card, so it means second chances, rising from the ashes, that sort of thing. And then finally, you have the Empress, which can represent motherhood. It represents foundational energy, having your material foundational needs met, you know, your basic human needs. Now, this looks like a yes to whatever you ask, Tarot. There may be a delay somewhere if you've got a timing, but it looks like a yes. Now, let's take a look at the situations you're talking about. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us through the Tarot Grand Lux the situations group number 3 is talking about. That way we can get some added guidance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2 of Coins. So some of you walking that financial tightrope, making decisions about where you're going to spend your money, where you're going to live, who you're going to live with, that sort of thing. Next, you get the World. There's completion coming out. And with the World, the Ace of Swords, a new beginning where you have to take action to step into that new beginning. And then a final energy of the Page of Wands. Some of you stepping into reunions. There is the note of a second chance with the Phoenix. Then you've got reunions, so possibly a second chance in a love scenario for some of you. Now, let's see what the angels have to add to your reading before we get Oracle for all the tarot. Archangel Raguel. Archangel Raguel is the Archangel of Fairness. So he is making sure things work out in a way that is fair and equitable. So if you feel you've been, you know, kind of shortchanged somewhere, Archangel Raguel is working on it. Now, for the Ace of Swords, prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, prosperity lies ahead. So you're stepping into your prosperity. There's some action you need to take, but you are stepping into a new beginning that's going to be very prosperous for you. Now, for the 2 of Coins, bring love into the situation. So as you make those decisions about your money, make sure that everything is tempered by love. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon says for the World. So, for the World, focus. So, you are coming into completion somewhere. It's going to take a little bit of focus, but it is like you're ending some stage and moving into a new stage. So you're coming into some form of completion in your life. Now, for the Page of Wands and this reunion, ooh, you get power. Okay. So the Power card comes out. It is definitely saying you're in charge where this reunion is concerned. So do not have any worries about the situation. You're in the power position in this reunion. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle says for the Transparent Tarot. Happiness. Okay, yeah, no, there's a second chance for happiness. There is a second chance for prosperity. Something is coming to an end. If you focus, you are going to step into a beautiful second chance. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has to add. Dragon, power. Okay. All right, so you've got power coming out twice. You are a very powerful being, and you deserve what it is you want in this lifetime. So know that you have the power to bring whatever you want into your sphere of existence. Now, let's see what the wisdom deck has for group number 3. Ooh, you get passion. Okay, yeah, no, this does feel like a passionate relationship for a lot of you. There is a wonderful second chance, so you are in a wonderful position where you can be true to yourself. You are in the power role, and you're being given a second chance at happiness. So just take it as it resonates for you. Now, let's see what the... All right, you start with gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. Next, you get release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. And then finally, Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. So stay grounded. Make sure you bring love into the decisions you make with regards to where you're living, who you're living with, where you're spending your money, those sorts of questions. Know that you're coming into completion. You are stepping into a new beginning. Many of you coming into reunions, getting second chances at happiness. All right, this looks good. Whatever you asked Tarot, the answer was yes. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the Azurite. Your first message of the reading is to get laser focused. So make sure that you are focused on whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Now, let's take a look at your yes or your no. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the cards, yes or no, for the questions of group number 4. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut, and we'll deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, so let's take a look here. Okay. You start with the 6 of Pentacles. That's giving and receiving. Then the Star comes out. That's a gift from the divine. It can also represent healing. 2 of Cups comes out after that. That is the soulmate relationship. Now, there is this 5 of Pentacles, which is fear around money and financial situations. But the whole thing is topped off with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about emotional maturity and being able to deal with whatever situation you're faced with like clarity and compassion and just a general capability. So this looks like a yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at the situations surrounding your question. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations surrounding the questions of group number 4. Queen of Cups again. Okay, you are definitely strong enough for whatever this yes means to you. 8 of Swords. All right, some of you feel really stuck. We'll see with Oracle how you step out of that. 8 of Wands. All right, so situations are going to move quickly. And 7 of Coins. You'll be kind of waiting for what you've put in to mature a little bit. You know, there'll be a little bit of a delay and some waiting with the Seven of Coins, especially if we're talking about something financial. Now, let's take a look at what the angels have to add, and then we'll get all the oracle for the tarot. All right, angels, for the best benefit of group number 4, please. All right, gratitude. Make sure that you have your gratitude, you know, on the forefront of your thinking. It is very important. All right, now out of Moonology for the 8 of Swords. Balance spirituality and practicality. All right, yeah, you need a practical plan to step out of this stuck energy, whatever this stuck energy represents for you. There is definitely, you know, something that makes you feel stuck, makes you feel bound, like you can't quite see a way out of it. You're getting balanced spirituality and practicality with that. So you need a practical plan to get yourself out of that energy. Now, I would also like Moonology for the 8 of Wands. All right, it says it's a time to give rather than take. Things are going to move quickly. Give of yourself freely. You're going to step into wonderful situations, but you're going to be gifted something with the star here in your transparent tarot and the 6 of Pentacles there. So you are strong enough for whatever situations you encounter. Now, let's see this Queen of Cups. We see the Queen of Cups twice in the reading. So let's see what Queen of the Moon has to add. You get self-love. All right, you are strong enough to take good care of yourself. So show yourself some self-love. Self-love is very important. You're strong enough for whatever there is that faces you, but this is just a reminder to take some care of yourself. Now, Queen of the Moon for the 7 of Coins. You get release. All right, so release whatever there is that could be blocking your abundance, whatever there is that is blocking your true, authentic path. Release it, and it's going to help things move a little bit more quickly. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle says for the Transparent Tarot. Home. All right, some of you moving into new homes, some of you talking about moving homes, moving where you live, you know, happy home lives, lots of things about home life in pile number 4. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has to add. Foggy Bog, patience. Okay, yeah, you're going to have to be patient. That's kind of what I was saying with the 7 of Coins. You do have fast-moving situations in the 8 of Wands, though. So you're going to have to be patient, but it's not for a super long time. Now, let's see what the Wisdom deck has for group number 4. For group number 4, please. All right, we'll cut to it. You get tarot cards, guidance. Okay, so your spirit guides, angels, ancestors are guiding you through tarot readings. They're guiding you through angel numbers. They're providing you guidance. So you are the ones that have to make the decisions to move forward. You have to make the decision to show yourself self-love. You have to make the decision to step out of whatever has got you stuck. So just, you know, take the guidance that resonates with you. Now, let's see what the little Starseed deck has to add. So, out of the little Starseed deck, please. All right, you start with courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Next, you get magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. And finally, you get inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. All right, so make sure you let go, release any energies that don't serve you. It's a time to give of yourself freely, but also make sure you take really good care of yourself. Don't forget gratitude. You got a yes to whatever you asked, Tarot, whether or not I mentioned it. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the agate. Your first message of the reading is to get back into balance. So balance work and play, balance creativity and passions, that sort of thing. It's just important to kind of focus on your balance for a little bit. Now, let's take a look at your yes or your no. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the cards, yes or no, for the questions of group number 5. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut. We'll deal straight off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So we start with a stalemate. Oh, let me get the stone here. That'll help. We start with a stalemate with the 2 of Swords. So energy where you don't really see the way out. Next, you've got balance coming in again with Temperance. You have got major arcana saying that situations are going to be surging forward. Your determination is going to play a key factor in that. Now, there is a proposal here, most definitely with the Knight of Cups. It could be a work proposal or a home proposal, but then your final energy is the Tower. All right, so just kind of basing it off the major arcana, I am going to say this looks like a no to me. The balance is very clear from the Temperance. The change is very clear from the Tower. You have, situations driving you forward, but the whole situation starts with a stalemate. All right, so it looks like a no to me to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at the situations surrounding your question. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations surrounding group number 5's questions. All right, Page of Swords, so the need to pay attention to details. Death, something ending for the start of something new. 6 of Coins, so the 6 of Coins is giving and receiving. And then Ace of Cups, so there will be a new beginning. All right, so it looks like a no to whatever you asked, Tarot. That being said, there is opportunity in here. There is a proposal in here. There's balance in here. So there's a lot of positive. It's just the major arcana kind of overshadows the minor arcana, and it ends up being a no. Now, the Death card talks about something ending for the start of something new. The Page of Swords talks about the need to pay attention to detail, or someone paying too close of attention to detail, like somebody watching social media, that sort of thing. Now, the real focus here is this Ace of Cups, because you're stepping into a new beginning that is fulfilling on an emotional level. So I feel like many of you are very happy with the no. Now, let's see what the angel deck has to add to your reading. So, angels, for the best benefit of group number 5. All right, you got be tolerant. So yeah, be tolerant, wait on the universe. The universe is working in your favor. Now, let's see the Page of Swords with Moonology. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the Page of Swords, please. All right, you get have faith in your dreams. It doesn't matter. Let them watch. Let whoever watch. Let them talk if they're talking. You have faith in your dreams. You're going to step into your dreams. Now, I would also like Moonology for the Death card. All right, this is a time for healing. Whatever's ending, whatever's changing, it's a time for healing. You're going to step into a new emotional beginning with this Ace of Cups over here. Now, let's start with Queen of the Moon. You know, we'll get Queen of the Moon for that Ace of Cups. So for the Ace of Cups, will. Yeah, you have the will to step into this new emotional beginning. You can do it, but it comes from your will. You have to decide. Your, diligence and decision making is also represented in the Chariot in here. Things are moving forward. Things are progressing. Your will plays a factor. Now, for the 6 of Coins, you get resistance. Okay, so you are being gifted something, or you are gifting something to someone. There is some resistance somewhere in it, but it is still a beautiful giving and receiving. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle says for the Transparent Tarot. Willpower. Okay, so you've got will coming out twice. Your will is going to drive you forward no matter what, okay? Your will is the functioning force behind things. So you are stepping you're stepping through change, through endings, through some healing, into a brand new beginning. Now, let's take a look at the Sacred Forest Oracle. All right, let's see here. Crystal Cave, trust. All right, so trust yourself, trust your spirit guides, trust your ancestors, trust that the universe has got this and is taking you in the right direction. You get Witch, Healer out of the Wisdom deck. So many of you may be healers. There's definitely healing that needs to go on. Now, let's see what the Little Starseed deck has to add. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Out of the Little Starseed deck, wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Next, you get vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. And finally, courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.